Yeah, it was a bit different. I've had a few stinkers so far, so yeah, good to have a bit of a wet weather change up. A bit cooler as well, so yeah, nice little welcome surprise.
How's the training been and really ramping up the conditioning for the season?
Yeah, we all came back in good shape, so that allowed us to get into a lot more match stuff early on. So we all love doing that. Yeah, me especially. So we've really started to ramp up the match sim, start preparing for the season. A bit different with the shorter preseason, so that was pretty important that we all came back and get straight into that. So great hit out today.
Am I right in saying that it's only Towels that's on the track?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he started running on grass today. I think everyone else is pretty clean bill of health, so that's pretty good signs this time of year as well.
Do you know what the schedule is for the next couple of weeks in terms of trials leading into this?
Yeah, I think we'll sort of keep the same schedule that we've been on, and every Thursday our match sim sort of ramps up. Did a few scenarios today as well, so that stuff will start coming into it, and yeah, pretty much preparing for trial games and the practice games. Yeah.
Between this time last year and
I think now that we have had the year under Nixie to establish a clear game plan, I think now the big difference is we all know what's expected and we're just training it. And that's pretty evident in our match sim. I think that's just on a new level compared to last year. So that always helps, and that just comes with time. So yeah, I think we've had that year now to sort of everyone get their head around what's expected and what we have to do, and then everyone goes at it from there and tries to find their role and play to the game plan.
what about yourself? How much different is it when you go from, I suppose, hoping to progress and keep going to being, a solid spot there with a nice big deal on yourself?
Yeah, I still try to treat it like I'm still fighting for a spot, because I absolutely am, and I think everyone is. Yeah, it's good. The competition's good. Myself personally, I'm still training with the midfield. I'm playing in there, so still trying to develop that side of my game. It was something that was pretty new to me last season, but I definitely feel comfortable in there, and I want to keep getting better and yeah, really nail down a spot in there, and yeah, sort of just play where I'm needed. I played a bit of wing last year as well, so I'm happy to do that as well.
40,000 for your home games at the moment. Takes up a lot.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty exciting when I heard the news. It'll be good to get it up to full capacity, hopefully soon after. But yeah, we're really excited to get all the fans and members there, or at least as many as we can. I love the Adelaide Oval. It's the best place to play footy, and that was my opinion before I got to the club as well. So now it's even better to play with the Adelaide Crows army sort of behind us. So yeah, can't wait for that to roll around, and yeah, hopefully we get. Well, I know we'll get all the fans out there, and we'll fill it up to whatever the capacity is.
As a playing group, would you be willing to be in those bubble conditions in the event that you're able to get more fans and games?
Yeah, we've done it all before, so if we have to do it again, I think we will. Based on sort of what's happening with the NBL and the A-League and that, it seems like there might be a few more of those sort of restrictions around, which is all right. We're all up for it. We've all done it before, so we'll do whatever. And yeah, as you said, to play in front of at least 40,000 to start with just gets me so excited, gets everyone excited, so can't wait. What's that, sorry? Yeah, the old cliche, new year, new season. So I just like to keep that attitude myself personally. I just always try to think of it like that, so I can keep getting better, and don't ever want to sort of stagnate. Always want to keep getting better. So that's the attitude I try and take into every session. So yeah, up for the fight. That's always been me. So yeah, I'll keep doing that. Yeah, there's a few young boys up in the midfield that looking really good. Harry Schoenberg, my housemate's been fantastic. Wayne Miller has come back from injury, sort of been up around the midfield group. He's absolutely mercurial. Love playing with Wayne. Jacko Haitley's another one that's come in, big strong body. And then the usual suspects, Lairdy, Sloaney, Crouchy. So the midfield group's sort of coming along nicely. Chase has been training really well as well. So yeah, a few guys that want to sort of get in there and get minutes. So yeah, we'll fight it out, and yeah, I'm enjoying that.
Is it weird not having no commitment?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's yeah, it's another challenge that we sort of had to undertake, I guess. I've loved working with VB thus far. He's been fantastic. I've already picked his brain on a lot of things, and he's been really good. It's disappointing not to have him out there, but yeah, what can you do? We sort of just keep moving forward and keep going. There's a few staff in the same boat, so yeah, we just keep chugging along. Yeah, they have. Yeah, a few of us went for dinner. We FaceTimed him last night, just check in on him. Miss him around the club. Yeah, in all honesty, he's great to be around. He's a big character, always making everyone laugh. So yeah, he's kept a positive attitude despite the circumstances, which is as expected of Tommy. So yeah, hopefully we can get that all resolved and he'll be back out with us soon. Yeah, he texted me and Bill Frampton texted him, and he replied and said who capitalised on the 30 touches available today. So hasn't lost his sense of humour while he's in the isolation. So yeah, we were into him, but yeah, he's pretty positive. Absolutely, yeah. Look, when I heard the news, I was feeling for the women's team for the circumstances. Having played round one and then all of a sudden, yeah, getting that news must have been pretty hard for them. I know how much work they do. I've seen how much work a lot of them do. Personally, I've seen how much work they do. So it's great that they're able to go up to Sydney and sort of keep training. They have been working so hard, and I felt really bad for those circumstances when they were thrust into that situation. So hopefully that it doesn't knock them off there. They started well, so hopefully it doesn't affect them too much. What was that, sorry? Well, no, we don't know yet. Obviously, it's hard to sort of predict. We don't know what we're sort of going to go into. We'll expect that we, as I said before, go into some sort of bubble. We'll be prepared for it, but talk about that as it sort of comes up. We're just focusing on training, so yeah, that's all we can really sort of do, I guess. No, he's pretty much the same. He tries to crack a few jokes every now and again. I think he's at about an 80% sort of fizzer rate. So he's getting better, but he needs to keep improving. But no, he's just come back with the same sort of message. Still trying to build, trying to add things to our game style. Keep improving. Make sure we get the young boys sort of around it. So yeah, it's sort of just business as usual off the back of last year. So yeah. I think so. I think we're slowly adding a few more layers to our game style, especially in offense. I think we're really starting to add some layers to that. Last year, defense was probably the main focus to start with. Again, different style, a lot of different things for blokes to learn. So, as I said before, now that we've had that year under him, we can start adding those layers. And yeah, especially offensively, he's big on people bringing their weapons, and I mentioned some guys before, we certainly have guys that are very gifted offensively, so we want to get the best out of them. So yeah, we're slowly adding that, as well as getting all the new boys getting their heads around how we want to do things.
Just on that, was it how did the club take it that no one was facing as the league once you had data?
Yeah, it hasn't really been spoken about. I only sort of saw it last night, which is interesting. That's one sort of I guess metric that's the sort of judges players. There's always players in there that people raise their eyebrows at, so I don't think we're really that bothered about it. Certainly, I believe that I've got a few teammates that I'd rank as elite that I've learnt off this pre-season, so yeah, not too worried about that.